If you invest $1,000 at age 25, and I invest the exact same $1,000 at age 35, who do you think ends up with more money? Most people guess the difference is small. It isn't. It's massive. In this video, I'm going to show you the real dollar difference between starting at 25 versus starting at 35, using the same ETFs, the same contributions, and the same market returns. By the end of this video, you will clearly see why time is the most valuable asset you will ever have as an investor. In this video, you're going to learn how much a 10-year delay actually costs you, why beginners massively underestimate the power of early compounding, what realistic ETF growth looks like over decades, and how to build this correctly using a simple fidelity investing setup. Why this comparison matters so much. Almost everyone thinks the real challenge in investing is finding better investments. But the real challenge is starting early enough. A 10-year difference feels small in life. In investing, it is everything. Let's build two investors. Both invest in the same broad market ETFs. Both earn the same average long-term return. Both invest the same amount each month. The only difference is when they start. Investor A starts at age 25. Investor B starts at age 35. Both investors invest their first $1,000. Same ETF, same day, same market. But Investor A's $1,000 has 10 more years to compound. At a normal long-term market return, $1,000 invested at age 25 can grow into more than $7,000 by retirement. The same $1,000 invested at age 35 only grows into around $3,000. Same money, same market, same investment, completely different outcome. But this is just the first deposit. Now let's look at what really matters: monthly investing. Both investors invest $500 per month. Investor A starts at 25 and invests until 65. Investor B starts at 35 and invests until 65. Same ETF, same contribution, same return. Investor A invests for 40 years. Investor B invests for 30. Investor A ends with roughly $1.3 million. Investor B ends with roughly $650,000. That is not a small gap. That is more than double. The only difference was 10 years. This feels unfair because both people worked just as hard. Both invested the same amount every month. Both stayed consistent. But time compounds everything, including effort. The first decade of investing is not powerful because you invest more money. It is powerful because every future dollar stacks on top of it. Early money compounds the longest. Late money works the hardest, but it never catches up. Most people delay for very logical reasons. They want to pay off debt first. They want to feel more stable. They want to learn more. They want to wait for better income. All of those reasons feel responsible. But delay is extremely expensive in investing. When you wait 10 years to start investing, you are not just skipping 10 years of returns. You are skipping the 10 years that create the next 30 years of growth. If you are watching this and you are already 35, this video is not meant to make you feel behind. It is meant to make you start now, because the same math still applies. Waiting another 5 years still costs you hundreds of thousands. When you understand this, you stop trying to time the market. You stop waiting for perfect conditions. You stop waiting for perfect knowledge. You start. ETFs are designed to capture long-term market growth. You do not need heroic returns. You need long participation. That is exactly what ETFs are built for. Inside your Fidelity brokerage account, you select a broad market ETF. You automate your deposits. You automate your purchases. You pick a schedule. And you stop making starting a decision you revisit every month. Most people only see their balance today. They never zoom out far enough to see the curve. And the curve is where investing becomes emotional. The biggest investing advantage is not intelligence. It is not income. It is not access. It is time. and time is the only advantage you cannot replace later. If you are young, your biggest asset is not money, it is starting. If you are older, your biggest asset is not regret, it is acting now. Because the difference between 25 and 35 is not 10 years. In investing, it is hundreds of thousands of dollars. And the best time to protect your future curve is today.